Every age has its voices. But the postmodern age? It doesn't speak in one voice. It murmurs, contradicts, questions, and sometimes laughs at itself. Today on the Lingua Loom, we explore two powerful threads of postmodern literature: the writers who shaped it, and the themes that gave it depth. First, let's discuss major postmodern authors. First, Thomas Pynchon, the architect of chaos. Thomas Pynchon's novels feel like intellectual labyrinths. His work reflects a world overloaded with information, paranoia, and hidden systems. His major works are Gravity's Rainbow, The Crying of Lot 49, and V. Pynchon's characters search for meaning in a universe that refuses to explain itself, a very postmodern dilemma. Second, Kurt Vonnegut, humor in the face of horror. Vonnegut survived war, and his writing never forgot it. He used dark humor and broken timelines to talk about trauma. His major works are Slaughterhouse-Five, Cat's Cradle. His stories remind us that laughter can be a survival strategy. Third, Don DeLillo, the novelist of modern anxiety. DeLillo captured the quiet terror of everyday life in a media-saturated world. Major works are White Noise, Underworld. In his fiction, television, advertisements, and fear blend into a single, unsettling reality. Fourth, John Barth, fiction that knows it's fiction. Barth didn't just write stories, he dissected storytelling itself. Major works are Lost in the Funhouse, The Sot Weed Factor. His work asks a daring question: what happens when all stories have already been told? Fifth, Angela Carter, rewriting myths. Angela Carter reclaimed fairy tales, myths, and gender narratives, and rewrote them with power and bold imagination. Major works are The Bloody Chamber, Nights at the Circus. She transformed old stories into new spaces of freedom. Sixth, Margaret Atwood, warning disguised as fiction. Atwood's postmodernism is sharp, political, and unsettling. Major works are The Handmaid's Tale, Oryx and Crake. Her fiction asks, what if this future isn't imaginary, but approaching? Seventh, Martin Amis and Julian Barnes, British postmodern voices. These writers explored memory, morality, and unreliable truth. Martin Amis' famous works, Money, Time's Arrow. Julian Barnes' famous works, Flaubert's Parrot, The Sense of an Ending. They remind us that truth often depends on who is remembering. Eighth, Salman Rushdie, history rewritten as fiction. Salman Rushdie gave postmodernism a global voice. Blending history with myth, fantasy, and political satire, his narratives refuse a single version of truth. His fiction reshapes national histories into layered, imaginative stories where memory, identity, and magic coexist. Major works are Midnight's Children, The Satanic Verses, Shame. Now let's discuss key themes of postmodern literature. First, reality versus illusion. What is real anymore? In postmodern literature, reality is unstable. Media, language, and power shape what we believe to be true. Characters question: are we living reality or consuming images? Is truth objective or constructed? In a world of simulations, reality becomes a performance. Second, identity, fragmented selves. Postmodern characters rarely have fixed identities. They shift, multiply, contradict themselves. Identity becomes fluid, performed, influenced by culture, gender, memory, and power. Who we are is no longer a single answer, but a collection of possibilities. Third, consumer culture, life as a product. Shopping malls, advertisements, brands, and screens dominate postmodern landscapes. Literature critiques, materialism, media saturation, fear disguised as entertainment. In these stories, people don't just consume products, they become products. Fourth, deconstruction, breaking the old structures. Postmodern literature dismantles ideas we once trusted. It questions authority, history, language, grand narratives. Deconstruction doesn't destroy meaning, it exposes how meaning is built, controlled, and limited. It teaches us to read between the lines, and beyond them. Postmodern writers didn't offer comfort. They offered awareness. Their stories remind us that certainty is fragile, truth is layered, and questioning is a form of freedom. This is the voice of the postmodern age, and its echo is still with us. Thanks for watching. Visit our website, follow us on Instagram, like, subscribe and share.